Hi everybody, this is Roxy and I'm just going to make a shape card. You can do this with probably any shape that you buy off the Silhouette image library. It's not something that's available, and I wanted to make a deer card, like a shaped deer card with the deer head on it. So I will just get into it here. So I'm just going to pull in my deer that I want to use. That'll be this one. I don't need the plaque that he rests on, so I'm just going to ungroup all the images and delete these. So I want the shape to be kind of the outline of this. But if you went in and just did an offset, you're just going to get an offset of the shape, and that's not what I want. I'm just going to back out of that. So what I want is a card that will be the shape of the deer head and then folded at the top. So I'm going to increase my size here just because I need to really see where I'm drawing my line. And I'm going to take a line. You could do a curved line, but I'm going to just do a flat line that goes across. Enlarge it a little bit more. And I need to really connect this little, from point to point. So I just want to make sure I get on the tip of that point. And cross over to the other side. And it looks like it's up a little high there. There. So you want to weld it, and the last time I tried, it didn't quite do it. So yeah, see, it's not welding. But what I can do is just group it. Group the line and the deer, and that will be all that I need to do, because I don't know why it's not welding it. I think because if you can see, it's just a teensy bit off here, but that's not going to matter when it comes to printing out my piece. Okay, so now I want to take this and I want to make an offset. Okay, and then I'm going to get rid of the deer, and I don't want this interior, so I will release the compound path so that I can delete that interior cutout. Otherwise that would cut out. Alright, so I want to copy this. I just had a little brain freeze, so I'll just copy it. And then I'm just going to line it up again so that it's perfectly lined up. And you can tell if the line looks a little thick that it's not. So that looks good. And then what I want to do is flip one of these. Okay, so it's going to flip like that, and then I just have to move it up. And that's always the one that I can't find. Oh, there we go. Duh. So you just want to move that up. I'm going to kind of close that up a little bit. Okay. And once you get it up there, you want to just make sure that these are pretty much a little bit over. So I'll increase that. See how it's just a little bit over the line? We could have it like that, and then I can try and weld it. See if that works. This time it might. And it does. So now what I want to do, I don't want this line in here to cut, but I do want kind of a perforation. You wouldn't have to, because you can just put a crease in there. But I'm just going to see if I can show you how to do that too. So this line, we're going to go up to the line window and make it a perforated line. But I kind of like to use this smaller one because it makes smaller cuts, and then it doesn't. I've used some of these perforations, like some of the perforations that come in with the image, sometimes they cut so much that the integrity of the fold is not good. So I'm going to keep it at this, and then I'm just going to group that all back up again, so if I move it, it's going to go move together. Alright, so I'm going to get him off of there. And I'm using an 8.5 by 11, so we'll see what size. If I need to reduce him. Okay, he's too big for 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to reduce him, but what I want to do is put him back over there so that I reduce these two together. Because I don't want to, and I kind of want a good size card. Could be a little bit bigger. So this is going to be a 5 by, what is it there, about 4.5. And that'll be good for a, A2 size. I'm going to move him off, and I will print this off by, I want to cut interior and exterior. I've got cardstock, and I'll send to the silhouette. And I'm just going to get my card, my deer ready. And I don't want that line going across. That was just to make the card base. So I'll just delete that for the deer that's going to go on the card. And I'm also going to make, I bought the photo prop or photo booth props from the silhouette. So I'm going to make, use a couple of these. I think I'll cut those out too. And these I have to, I think I'm just going to go by the glasses first. Size these down so they fit him. It's still a little too big because I want the mustache. I mean, deer, they do have eyes on the side of their heads, so I think that'll work. So with that, I'm going to ungroup these and just use the pieces that I want for the male deer. Oops, they didn't ungroup. There. I'm going to put that. I'm just going to do black for the mustache and glasses, and maybe pink for the bowler because it's going to be a Valentine's card. Okay, so I'm going to set this up.